Okay, so we are here, guys. This keyboard is amazing. I am a little bit confused with some of the things here. This board is supposed to be the AttackShark X75, right? It's hot swappable mechanical gaming keyboard. It does have the USB-C coiled cable. All right, we have the TKL tactile switches, RGB LEDs. It's gasket mounted. Okay, it is a custom OSA profile key, clear keycaps, right? And it does go with it. It's good for everything, right? PS4, PS5, Xbox, Mac, PC, etc., etc. Right? The switches are supposed to be a OUTEMU switch, something like that. OUTEMU switches, and yeah. So a couple of things. Now, I know a lot of these boards and their accessories come from, pretty much the same warehouse or same factory, something like that, right? But they might have different names, right? So, for example, the coiled cable here, let me unplug this here. The coiled cable is branded as Mamba Snake, right? Mamba Snake, as you guys can see there, Mamba Snake. Right now, that's not a problem. Again, a lot of these things come from the same place. They are just named a little bit different, right? And if we pick up the board, man, I'm telling you, when you pick up this board, you are just going to love it. It feels so good. All right. Now on the back here, we actually don't see any AttackShark branding on the board here. What we do see is KCV board 75%. Don't know if you guys can make that out, but it says KCV and then board, or sorry, KCJ, maybe a J or a V or maybe a Y. KCY. Oh, key. I'm so stupid. KEY, keyboard 75%. That's actually cool. I don't know how I didn't catch that in the first place, but there's actually no AttackShark branding on the board, right? And the coiled cable says Mamba Snake. Now, if we go to the box, of course, in the unboxing part, you already seen this. The box says X75 Jinmeng. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. Mechanical keyboard, right? Jinmeng. And all that good stuff, gasket structure, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But then on the sticker here, or the tag here, you see AttackShark X75 and white OUTEMU switches, etc., etc. Okay, but then when you go on to the site, because I did order the board from Temu, okay, and when I look on Temu, let's see if it actually says the same thing here. So yeah, same thing on Temu. So it says to change the backlit modes, it would be FN and tab. Let me go in and plug this in. If I hold FN and tab, it should change the backlit colors. That's what it says, but it's not doing that. Okay, to change it, it's FN and the backslash. Right, that's how you change it. So that's just one thing. Yeah, it's just, I find the lack of AttackShark branding just kind of weird, but everything else, honestly, it's pretty cool. The keyboard is so sound. I can't seem to get the software. I don't know why, but software usually seems to be a small issue for me when it comes to certain things, some of these boards. I want to get in there. I want to tweak the coloring, the speed, all that stuff. Of course, you can do that from the board itself, but you have software. Why not use the software? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you want the software. Oh, the brightness, right? I don't think it was actually max brightness there, because that looks a lot brighter now. But anyways, so the software, I can't seem to find the software. I went on, the websites, I Googled it. I even contacted them. I'm waiting to hear back from them. So if I do get into the software, I'll definitely be doing an update to it. But so, future editor Picaso here. I have been in contact with AttackShark, and basically they're telling me that they do not have this product. The X75 is not one of their products. As you can see here, I'm putting up on screen the emails, conversation between me and the representative. They asked me if I'm referring to the K75. No, I showed them the product information. I showed them the board itself and stuff like that. I showed them that it does say it does have software, right? I have those photos here that I'm also showing you as well. So I don't know what's going on, right? And so, yeah, I don't know. I guess there's software or it's not. And the board that they showed me, the K75, is clearly not the same board that I have here. So on Amazon and on Temu, they're both says the AttackShark X75 hot swappable mechanical keyboard, and I just can't find the software. So I'm going to leave it at that. Cheers. To it, but man, the board is amazing. Let me plug this out. So first of all, build quality. Gee whiz, if you guys could feel this thing, it is so weighty. Let's see here. Do I have a weight readout for it? I'm trying to find the weight for it. Let's see here. That's not what I want to see. No weight? Really? No weight? How come we don't have any weight here? Tell me how much this thing weighs. I got the dimensions. Of course, being hot swappable. This thing does the PCB for this board, of course, being hot swappable, it does support 3-pin or 5-pin switches, right? So that's a great thing. We are going to take a look at the board. We have PC transparent keycaps, right? We got the top case. We have the 3-pin or 5-pin switches. It has a switch metal fixation plate, nano ISSP silicone pad, then the PCB plate, then it also has an ISSP sound absorbing silicone pad, and then followed by the bottom case. This thing is built to last. The sound profile is quite quiet in my opinion, but you are not going to be sorry about it. This thing is just built so good. The weight is just amazing. I can't seem to find the weight here. I don't have a scale on hand, but man, let's take a listen to the keys. It's so comfortable. It is so comfortable to use. Like, it's just amazing. Let's actually get in here a little bit now. Let us take off. Let's take off the space bar here. Let's take off the space bar. I am not seeing any lube at all on the stabilizers. They are rattling around quite a bit, but I don't see any lube. I don't see any lube, unless my eyes are tricking me. Put the tweezers in there as well to see if there is any lube. Yeah, the tweezers are bone dry. I don't see any lube in there. And I mean, it doesn't sound bad or anything like that. It's not rattling around or anything like that, but it does not seem to be lubed. Let's check out the switch. Here is the switch. There's the bottom of it. The board is north-facing LEDs. Let's take a listen to the switch here. Okay. And as far as I can tell, not seeing any lube. Of course, I'm new to the keyboard game. I'm new to the switches game, so maybe these switches don't need to be lubed or anything like that. I'm not certain, but What I am certain of is there is 0 lube in the switches. Looks like 0 lube on the stabilizers as well. The PCB, like I said, is north-facing LEDs, right? And there are the pins for the switches. Very nice. The board, like I said, even having no lube, again, I don't know if it's lubed and I just can't see it, or if it doesn't need to be lubed, or whatever the case may be, but it does still sound pretty good. The keys don't rattle. The space bar sounds very nice. There's no rattle. I don't hear any scraping or scratching or anything like that. The board is solid, and honestly, like I said, the main thing for me with this board is the build quality. It looks beautiful with or without the coloring, the RGB. It looks great. It feels great. I'm not really one to pull apart boards and all that stuff, at least not yet. And this board is just amazing. We have some bare rubber stoppers here, as well as we do have the 2-stage feet as well. So very nice. Me personally, I just like to have it flat on the desk. You know, it just works better for me. But the board is awesome, man. You cannot go wrong. I love it. The kind of frosted effect here on the top of the keycaps is very nice. And when the RGB is shining through, it's not too overpowering or anything like that. It's just the right amount. And again, you can also dim the brightness if you need to do so. But it's very cool, man. And also, this has 3 modes of connectivity. And initially, I didn't even know that. I thought it was just the cord and the dongle. But if you take a look here, you can see that it has the cord or the cable connection. Then you have the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle connection and Bluetooth, right? And then we have the switch for Windows and Mac. So I'm just going to switch it to the dongle, which I've already have the dongle connected to my PC. And as you see here, here it is, completely wireless. And if I go ahead and click that, yep, fully working and everything, very nice. Now, if this, my X400, was wireless, that would be awesome too. Because then, as you see here, I like to do things a little bit uniform. So that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at the AttackShark X75 hot swappable gaming keyboard. It's a beauty. For one, it is just a beautiful board. And if you're like me and you admire build quality, this thing will blow you away. It feels so premium. Yes, the shell is plastic, but man, holding this in your hand, you don't feel like you're holding plastic. It almost feels like you're holding glass. This thing is so beefy. I love it. It's very awesome. And that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm Picasso. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any suggestions for anything else you'd like for me to check out in future videos, leave those down in the comment section below. As always, I'm Picasso. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.